pieces over here.
Guys, I don't think I've
That's
seen this
excellent.
many throw bars.
That way, if
And
he's
look at this.
squeezing into
See,
the water, he's
it's like
completely safe.
tense right there.
So here's the story. The day after the LEGO convention, I went back to the LEGO reseller store and started on my job. I'm using air quotes, but you can't see that because it's not an official job. I've been sorting out the Bionicle parts in that giant bin. If you guys have been following along with the vlogs, you'll know there's a giant Bionicle parts bin and some other boxes of parts and such. I've been sorting that out for the past maybe 3 weeks now, and so far it's been really fun, but that's beside the point. The day I went back and started sorting, I was going through one of the boxes, and I was just minding my own business, sorting stuff out, pulling things apart. And out of the corner of my eye, I see this metal thing, or something shiny in the corner of my eye. So I look down at the box, and for some reason, the first thing I notice is it's wrapped around a Toamata head. At first, I thought it was maybe some aluminum foil or something someone used just to wrap around a headpiece or something. But I look down closer and I pick it up, and lo and behold, it is a metal Chronicle. So upon closer inspection, I'm like, okay, this is freaking amazing. It's like, what do I do? It's like, and yeah, believe me, it did cross my mind to actually just take it right then and there. But I am an honorable man, so yeah, I had to bring it to someone's attention. So at this point, I have really good ties with the owner, Brian, of Brian's Bricks, this LEGO reseller store that I'm at. So I bring it up to him and telling him, take a look at this. This is worth something. And keep in mind, at this point, I don't know if it's a white metal or a sterling silver. I'm just saying, metal Chronicle. This is freaking amazing. So yeah, I take it up to Brian and I'm telling him about this, and I'm telling him the backstory as far as I know. So that they were released in 2003, they're a limited edition, they're different from all the others. And he's like, okay, cool. Honestly would have passed it up if you hadn't brought it up. So yeah, at this point, I still could have lowballed him and just told him it's not worth that much. But it just doesn't fit right in my code of honor to just take this right here and there, even though it might not be worth as much to anyone else around. But on top of that, this is a LEGO reseller store. It's not a really big store at any amount. It's just this little shop that this guy's running out of his own pocket, really. So yeah, I don't want to really get further into that, so I'll just leave it at that. I pretty much had every chance to just take this right then and there, but I knew this was something I was passionate about, and this was something that I would not mind working for. If you guys don't know, I get store credit for working hours at the LEGO reseller store. So, sorting all those Bionicle pieces for hours on end, I get good credit for it. So, yes, I told him I was willing to put in a bunch of store hours to get this Chronicle. So, we were doing research trying to find out which type of metal Chronicle this was. Was it a sterling silver? Was it a white metal? And to be honest, we couldn't find much. So, of course, the next step of finding a decent price for it was not very easy. But I gave him my best estimate of perhaps $100, and he said, okay, that's fine. He'd be willing to let me have it for that. So that was that. He was able to hold on to it. He put it in a bag, a safe space, on hold for me, and it was business as usual. So come this most recent Sunday, and what do you know? I've put in enough hours to get the Chronicle. That's right. And keep in mind, I've been going in for like 3 to 5 hours almost every Saturday, Sunday, and Monday at this point. And to be honest, it's been a blast. That's all I can say. It's been really fun. I don't even think it's work just because it's around Lego. So yeah, the Chronicle, he brought it out. He said, it's yours. I was like, oh my gosh, this is actually happening. I mean, the hype had already kind of died down from me finding it and knowing it was just on hold for me, but actually getting the thing, I don't know. I think it made the entire trip of finding this place and finding this piece all the more worth it, because was this was almost unreal. And to see something like this come out of it within the first 2 weeks of working, air quotes again, here. Awesome. So yes, the Chronicle is mine, and I can now confirm that it is not a white metal Chronicle. It is not a sterling silver. It is actually a vacuum metal. After doing some last really quick searches, I can confirm that it is a vacuum metal Chronicle. And honestly, I could not be happier. So when I go back home for the summer, this is definitely going to find a special display case or something somewhere among my collection of Bionicle sets, and that will be that. But I definitely will be telling the story. And don't you guys get the idea that I will stop going back to Brian's Bricks after this. I will be going back as often as I can because there's just so much cool stuff there and so much fun to be had. This was just, perhaps the icing on the cake. So yeah, there's my short little rant story about this metal Chronicle. I hope you guys enjoy. But yeah, what do you guys think? This is definitely one of the, if not the most prized piece of my collection at this point. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. We'll be back with more vlogs of my finds at the LEGO store and other adventures there. So stay tuned. And yeah, thanks. See you guys later.